Hey folks, it's Dr. Brenda, founder of the Gutsy Women Club, where women dare to dream and take bold actions to follow their heart's journey. Also a full-time RVer traveling the country with 3 cats. Hey, please subscribe below. I'd really appreciate it. Okay, so if you've been following along, you know that I tend to stay at state and national parks. I am at a private campground in Northern California, and I tend not to stay at private campgrounds, and it's just not my cup of tea. I find that you've got rigs usually slammed together, and the other thing is the services. So often they promote that they've got a hot tub, that they have a laundry room, and then you get there and things are not exactly working, and that's exactly what happened at this park. So I roll in on Thursday. I am exhausted. Friday morning, I'm like, great, I can do the laundry, and half of the washing machines don't work. The two out of the 4 dryers, only one works. So I'm shoving quarters into one of the working washing machines, and it's like, the quarter keeps coming out, and I got 75 cents in, and that's all it would take. It cost $1.50. So I walked on up to the office. I said, hey, I'm trying to do my laundry. I just, your machine ate 75 cents. And she's like, okay, I'll give you your money. And the laundry is a courtesy. We offer it as a courtesy. You can go down the road and use the laundry. Really? It's a courtesy, just like the hot tub is a courtesy. The swimming pool is a courtesy. The restrooms are really a courtesy too, meaning it's great if we've got them, but if they're not working, it's just a courtesy. Use the one down the road. I thought, okay, that's a terrible response. So eventually she walked back to the laundry room with me. She's got a butter knife, and she's jiggling the quarters, and finally we get the washing machine started. And then of course I had to sit around and wait for the one dryer to be available. And by the way, the hot tub is not working either. So yes, I'm not going to review this park, and I probably am not going to review very many private parks, and partly I think I come in so jaded that it's pretty hard for me to be objective. So why am I staying here? Good question. I started to think about that myself, because it's not my typical place where I would stay, and I remembered that I ended up with a gap in my schedule. So I was staying at a Corps of Engineer campground. I was reserved at a Corps of Engineer campground, and then I got a notice that they closed the campground due to safety. That's all I know. So that closed, and you got to get those park reservations in really early. So I thought, okay, I'm going to go up to Oregon. I'm just going to head up the coast, and I'm going to fill in that gap with a place there, and no parks that either had hookups or fit my rigs. So anyway, I ended up staying here, headed out tomorrow, really looking forward to the state parks in Oregon. So here are the reasons why I end up staying at private campgrounds, okay? So number one is I want to see a national park or state park, and they don't have the facilities for me. Either my rig doesn't fit in. I'm at about 32 feet, so it's not big, but sometimes it is too big. And then I want hookups. So if I can't find that, then I'm at a private park close to the usually national park. So this is going to happen several times this year. Glacier National Park, and then Bryce Canyon and Big Bend, to name a few. Those are 3 places where I'm going to have to stay at a private campground in order to get in and out of the park and see what I want to see. So that's one of the reasons. The second reason is sometimes it's just too far to go from one place to another. So I'll try to stay at a private campground, and I will look for those laundry facilities. If you say you've got laundry on the website, you better have the laundry room. You better have working machines, okay? I'm looking for that. So I've got too long of a distance. I'll stop someplace, usually that's by a larger city, look for laundry, look for decent grocery stores. So helps me, sort of stock up on whether I need to get to a Walmart and get my toilet paper, whatever it is I need. So I use it for that reason. And so the third reason is that I'm running away from weather. This happened in Florida where the state park closed, hurricane coming in. So I zoomed over to the other part of the state, couldn't get into that state park for several days, so I stayed at a private campground. So yeah, these are not my favorite. I do feel jammed in. There's just really no appeal to them, and maybe if I spent a ton of money or really researched private parks, maybe there would be some that I love, but so far, that hasn't happened. So yep, private parks, number one, because I can't get into a national or state park, or they don't have the facilities. Second reason, I need to just sort of restock and do some laundry and take care of some things. And then the third reason is mostly cancellations or weather related. And so that's it. But I am definitely a state and national park type of gal. I know some of you out there love to boondock, and I'm just not set up for it, and I'm very, very happy in my state and national parks where I have easy access to trails, and usually a lot more distance between my sites. So yep. All right, guys. So that's it from here. I am in Arcata, California, just north of Eureka. So headed up into that Oregon coast, and I'll connect with you from Oregon. Hey, please subscribe. Take care now.